actually prefer this remake a bit better than the original, in my opinion. So yeah, on to the one and only Blu-ray. I was gonna get the 4K copy of this movie, but unfortunately the JV Hi-Fi I went to were sold out of the 4K copy of this movie. And I did see this movie in theaters back on June this year. Excellent movie. Cannot wait for the sequel, which is The Bone Temple. Alright, that was the one DVD and the one Blu-ray. Now onto the 5 4K DVDs. 4 of them are steelbooks, of course. Saw this in theaters back on June 30th this year with my mom. Awesome movie right here. And this is the very first Apple Originals movie to be on physical media, because I do know Coda is getting a physical media release. Now, I was gonna get the 4K steelbook of this movie, but unfortunately, they were ran out, so I have to get the regular 4K instead. Alright, by the way, all the 2025 movies I just got, except for one of the movies I saw in theaters. This one's the steelbook edition. I did see this movie in theaters back on July this year. It was good. I enjoyed this one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, when I'm done with the video, I'm gonna throw away the J cards. Now this is the movie I did not see in theaters, but although this movie didn't get a lot of good reviews, but I do have the original on DVD, but I don't have Karate Kid Parts 2 and 3 yet, and I have no interest in getting the next Karate Kid nor the 2010 remake, because the next Karate Kid sucks, and I'm not a fan of the 2010 remake. If you like the 2010 remake of the Karate Kid, opinion handle. And I have seen Cobra Kai, of course, and that's an awesome show. The 4K disc is the UK disc, while the Blu-ray disc is just the Australia disc. This movie I saw in theaters back on May this year, and this right here is a masterpiece. And this is definitely an excellent conclusion to the franchise. And of course, this is the first Paramount physical media release to have the new byline, to have the Paramount logo with the new byline, actually, because both Paramount and Skydance merged together, as you may notice. And I do have the first 2 movies on VHS. I also have Mission Impossible 3 and Ghost Protocol on DVD, Rogue Nation and Fallout I have them on Blu-ray, and I have Dead Reckoning on 4K HD, which is the Steelbook edition. And now I have all 8 of the Mission Impossible movies complete. Yeah, as you can see on the disc, it has the Paramount logo with the new byline, of course. And now, on to the last 4K HD I got. This movie I saw in theaters back on January this year. And this was a good movie. It wasn't that bad, honestly, but I still like it. And this is the second Blumhouse movie I saw in theaters. The first one was Megan. Oh, and this was one of 3 2025 movies that Julie Gardner starred in. The other two being were Fantastic Four First Steps and Weapons, which I saw the latter two in theaters. And I will be getting, and speaking of Weapons, I will be getting that movie next month, actually. And I do know John the Monster High fan has the same steelbook copy as I do, actually. That's all for the movies. Now on to the video games. Starting off with the one PS2 game I got. This one's a PS2 game, actually. I do have the definitive edition of this game on the PS4, along with Mafia 2 and 3 on the trilogy for the PS4. I am planning to get the new Mafia game, which is Mafia the Old Country, for the PS5 sometimes. Yeah, I did not expect EB Games to have some PS2 games, actually, so I decided I wanted to just get one of them. And the last two are PS4 games. Full around from United Video, but I got it at EB Games. I heard this game got bad reviews, but I decided why not just give this game a try and see how it is. And finally, the last game. I do have the first Watch Dogs game for the PS4 and Watch Dogs Legion for the PS5. Now I got this game. So now I have all 3 of the Watch Dogs games completed. I do have this game for the PS4, of course. And I also have this game as well. And that's gonna do it for this update video. So yeah, this is me, Mitchell Frank, the complete unknown Arkham Games has to sign off and have a great Women's Day. Bye.
My father taught me about trust. He told me if I wanted to learn a few things I needed to do.